Hey Sharks, welcome back. Today is Thursday, December 18th. This week it's been a rough week. You can see we had three red days for this week so far, and market's pretty, it's not even choppy. I'll say it's a lot of swings. And today is slightly green because the CPI numbers look better than was reported better than expected. So inflation looking at 2.9% from a forecast of 3.1. So that's a good thing. And the market reacted slightly positive, but overall we're still down in the crypto and the AI infrastructure sector. As you can see, I'm looking at gold right now, okay, GLD, and you can see gold is benefiting from all this uncertainty and valuation around AI. And gold is just a safe haven, right? Good place to park your money and against what's going on around the world, or well, as far as just having having your money protected. So gold is just holding steady, and yeah, if you want to run gold plays, you could definitely do put credit spreads under the 395 range. There's high resistance at 400. The resistance at the 400 level is extremely strong. So you could even consider a call credit spread at 400 and beyond if you're familiar with spreads. But either way, my highest conviction stock is Achr. If you follow my channel, you already know Achr is. I have extreme high conviction for this stock, especially for the year of 2026. If you don't know, Achr has quite a number of projects that's already taking place and partnerships that's happening in 2026. If you get into Achr under $8 or under 750, which is the best, under 750 would be phenomenal. That's how you want to enter. Under 8 is just fine. You can also consider running leaps on Achr. Okay, leaps will be very profitable for 2026. And always keep in mind, once you enter a position, you have to know your exit point as well. So for me personally, I have about 3,100 shares of Achr, as you guys can see. It's about market value of 24K. I also have 7 additional leaps. So that puts me around 3,900 shares. Like I'm controlling 3,900 shares with including my leaps and my shares. Cost basis is 739, so that's good. I'm up about 1,500, but I expect to have higher returns on Achr. And personally, my exit point is $12 from previous resistance level. So right? You have to, again, once you enter, you have to have clear exit strategy, right? If you don't have a clear exit strategy, you don't want to be holding on to positions longer than you need to and then miss out on taking profits. You can see from the past, the resistance levels, low 13s, high 12s. So that's where I want to exit, and you can consider exiting there. But Achr is my highest conviction play. If you don't know, Achr Aviation electric vehicle takeoff and landing. I shared in my group why I'm bullish on the stock, and I have many of my members that has open position on Achr. You can see they're pretty much global, right? And I like businesses that are global because they serve different parts of the world, right? Different regions. So they could generate revenue from all across the world. They're not just in one region of the world. If something happens in that region, then the revenue is in trouble. So you can see they're in U.S., Saudi Arabia, UAE, Korea, Japan. They also have partnerships with the Super Bowl and the FIFA World Cup. So you're gonna see their logo at those events, and those events is high plus publicity. You're gonna see their Achr logo there, high publicity, which is very good for Achr. So 2026 is a big year. They already have acquired the airport in Hawthorne Airport, so they could run the air taxi trials. They're positioned really well for 2026. And remember, just make sure that if you enter, you have your exit point. This is where we share details about the market and options in my private group, as you guys can see. Here, just recently, I shared the margins as well. Margin debt, this is letting you know how much borrowed money is in the market. Is still extremely high, so that means you got to be very careful when it comes to trading in the market. You have to take extra precaution when there's too much greed. And right now, there's still a lot of greed in the market. You can see this is the margin debt for November 11 1st. This is the reporting. We'll see what December 1st looks like, but we need to look, but it's still very high. So you just have to be very careful when it comes to entering positions and taking more of a conservative approach. So that's Achr. And then just recently, DJT, all right? So Donald Trump, the administration, his stock has a rebound today from where it was trading. You can see pre-market was around 10, now it's at 14 because they just recently announced a merger, a $6 billion merger with TAE Technology, and this is adding TAE Technologies to their portfolio, which focuses on utility scale fusion energy. So fusion energy is more produces more power than nuclear and is a lot more safer, this technology. And this company is planning in 2026 to open up their first facility and construct a facility around the fusion energy sector. And I would say this is blue ocean because there's no competitors in that industry. And if they can get this going, this will be a great addition to the transition we are in for AI infrastructure to provide fusion energy for AI, right? So this is a good merger for DJT, Trump Media and Technology Group, right? Adding this to their portfolio. Now this got me paying attention because I can see that the administration is not just they're focused. Their focus is on the future, right? Forward orientated, and they're not putting themselves into a specific sector, right? To focus more on the infrastructure side, which is I like because with fusion energy, they can serve any client. Doesn't matter what industry you're in, you're gonna need energy. And in this world that we live in now, energy is the highest demand in order to power everything we're doing when it comes to crypto and AI. So this is a great move by DJT. I'm gonna keep my eye on this particular stock, and yeah, perhaps even if you have a smaller portfolio, you could definitely run some puts on DJT. Anywhere between, I would just say anywhere between under $12 selling puts on it. It's very doable, or run leaps, right? So based off the expectations of this merger and when they will be operational with their fusion energy facility, you can then run a leap on this particular stock so that once the facility is operational, you can benefit from the leap, which is a good idea. I'm gonna do some research around that. When that facility when they expect the facility to be operational. So that's a good play right there, running a leap. Hut 8, same thing. This is crypto mining, and they recently just got a secured a $7 billion lease, okay, in a data center, Louisiana. Same thing. They're pivoting from Bitcoin mining to AI infrastructure because that's where the demand is, and there's not enough supply. So they are moving in that direction. You can see they have a deal with Google. Okay, so one of the Mag 7, one of the hyperscalers. Okay, the hyperscalers are doing business with the Bitcoin mining, like Hut 8, like Iron, IREN. So this is how the crypto mining companies are transitioning to AI infrastructure to take advantage of this by partnering with the hyperscalers. Okay, for example, Iron, their partnership is with Microsoft. In this case, Google's with Hut 8. So this is a great move. Okay, same thing, and the stock did have a sell-off today, even with the announcement. Again, it's just the uncertainty around how much money is being pumped into AI infrastructure. But I think that this is just overreaction because it doesn't matter what you say, what you do. This is where we're headed, and we need the energy solutions to to go into the future. And if we don't have the energy solutions to go into the future, we will not be able to compete in the forefront with China. Right? China is the number one competition. So even though there's a sell-off, this is actually an opportunity to be able to get in on Hut by running a leap. Okay, let's just look at the 1 month. Yeah, support at 35. So even though it's at 39, you can still run a leap for long term, at least a year out, right? For Hut 8. So that would be a good play that I would recommend. Let's just look at some numbers. So let's say if we're going to look at Hut 8, and based off what we're expecting for this company with that partnership with Google, we could look at a 1 year play, and let's just look at all the way out to December 17, 2027. We like a 70 delta, so 69 is the closest, 55 strikes. So you're looking at about 1900 there. Okay. Yeah, so let's look at one more. Oh yeah, let's just look at Achr. So if we were to run a leap, right? Because Achr is still trading under 8. We don't want to wait to the point when Achr is trading way above 8 or the 9s and 10s by 2026. You want to get into Achr in 2025. or else you're gonna miss out on the opportunity. Sorry about my dog was barking. And then give me a second, let me let him out. Okay, so let's take a look at a strike price, a delta. 73 delta, we're looking at a $320 per contract. So this is in the money, so this is a great play, right? $7 strike, 1 year out, $320 per contract. Really cheap, so easy play. This is like guaranteed money, this strike right over here. Okay. There's no doubt about that. And then, yeah, so I'll wrap it up here. If you found this insights and perspective helpful, you can like and subscribe. Of course, I provide one-on-one coaching when it comes to trading options. If you'd like to get some help, private coaching with and generate steady, consistent income semi-passively every month, 3 to 10%. I'll be more than happy to help you. Here's my community. I use a WhatsApp group. This is where the community members share details about the market and options with each other. And then also, you could always private message me like usual. And this is the community, so you can get support here. Yeah, and then stay tuned for the second half of this video. You'll see me in action coaching one of my members in the community, so you can see exactly how I work. And then in the link, you'll see a calendar, right? If you want to know how you wanted me to speak with me and see how I can help you grow your portfolio, I've been more than happy to look at your portfolio, give you some guidance. And let's just since we're on this right now and we're in the holidays, Christmas, let's do a promotion where I don't mind throwing in the first month, no charge. Okay? This is just completely in the house, on the house. I'll coach you, right? 4 sessions on the house, no charge, just so you can see how I work and learn more about options. Okay. All right. Other than that, stay tuned for the second half. Watch that coaching call, the sample, and then if you want to speak with me, book a time. Okay. Wish you guys a great day and see you on the next one. Okay, let's look at the hood 102, 125. That's pretty much in the money, very deep. You're gonna Hood's at 136, you're at 125. So you're missing out on a lot of gains. In order to realize these gains, you're gonna have to roll that cover call up and out.
Okay.
125 is your strike. So let's take a look at it. Hood 125 strike. Expiration, was it 102? January 2nd is your expiration. Strike is 125. Yeah, you're pretty buried in this cover call. Sell call. Let's go to March. Let's see. Yeah, only in March you can roll it up 4 points to 140. You can roll it up from 125 to 140 and collect a credit.
How much is the credit?
I'll say 140 is good because it's about $200 per contract. No, $110 per contract.
Well, that's all the way in March, though, huh?
Yeah, but you can just let it expire at that 140 or
Okay.
yeah. So that's the only way you can roll for a credit. You can roll for a break even, and we can look at February. Let's see, 17. No, February. You could roll a 135 strike for February. February 20th, 135 strike. They'll give you a $45 credit. It's still in the money, but only $1.70 difference. $1 difference.
Okay. So I'm getting that's a net credit for 22.56.
If you go with the 220, 135, you get a credit of $45.
Okay. And I got like 17 of those.
Which the spread is
They go
pretty
for that
wide.
then
So
go
spread is
mid?
pretty wide. You can go
Yeah.
with let's try 1.20. Yeah, 1.20. The price 1.20, yeah. There you go. So collect 1920 there and move it up 15 points. There you
Filled.
go, Phil. Yep. All right. You want to refresh? Oh, no, that hood's already done there. AMKR, that leap is doing really good. You're up 4,000 on that. 4,700 to be exact. And good thing you didn't run a cover
Sorry, my
call on it.
phone's going off. What was that? AMKR?
Yeah, you're up 4,700, about 4,800 there. That's a very good leap. Almost $5,000 profit.
Would you take it, or you think it's going to keep climbing?
Uh, it hasn't shown true resistance. It's just been going up and up. We want to know where that resistance is. It has not shown it. So I personally am holding on to it until I see a clear resistance from it. Actually,
Okay.
there's some resistance now about 43, 44. It has topped off around this area at 43, 40. So
I
you
mean, that's
can
a
take,
lot. That's a huge profit. How much more
yeah,
could it
you can
could it
take
go up
profit
even
there.
double?
You can take profit there. If you, I
Okay.
see resistance. But this is a resistance that happened just yesterday. The resistance was
Right.
actually formed yesterday. It's a very new resistance. Okay, but the
Okay.
industry they're in is very good because they are the ones that do the quality check on the chips. Their plant their plant is right next to TSMC, and TSMC sends all of their chips to AMKR for them to do the quality check.
Okay.
So
So
they
could
pretty
this go
much
up
go hand in hand.
300%? Is that possible?
Of course, it's possible. It's
Okay.
100% possible.
We'll just leave that alone then for right now.
Okay,
I think it's
CIFR, you have a 22 cover call to 19th. It's okay because it's trading at 19, so we don't need to worry about that. Your leap is doing just fine. We'll leave that alone. Calm, you're up
just let it
1,300
expire.
there. Yeah, Calm is not really doing much. I'll say I have Calm at I have an alert for myself to take profits at Calm when it's trading at 1950. 1950 is a resistance level. So once we get close to there, we're going to take profits. And then you have HIMS trading at 39. You have a 42.50 cover call, which is doing just fine. And then you have a leap. Yes, you have a leap, which is down a little bit, which is okay because you're selling cover calls to offset it. And then very, we just leave that alone. So yeah, overall everything looks good. Now we're fully updated and the portfolio is managed perfectly.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't have a lot of reserves right now, so I'd probably just keep holding that.
No, we'll just let things, let just leave. Yeah. Well, you have reserve your capitals in your positions. You have a lot of profit. Like you're up 42,000 Robinhood.
Right.
Uh, you have a 220. Oh yeah, that's the cover call. But yeah, the only thing we need to do is take profits on AMKR soon and COM. And then
Okay.
the rest are leaps. Go up a little bit. And then your iron needs to recover too. So iron 1,000 shares, only down 3,400, which is okay. Uh, let's see. Yeah, you're pretty much breaking even iron because your cover call net you about 2,200.
Yeah.
So you're really down like 1,300 on iron. So it's very pretty much nothing. Uh, hood. Yeah, you're just pretty much stuck in hood because of that cover call that made you stay in there. But we just select a strike price that we want to exit at. So I think if you want to exit at 135 with hood, then just leave it at this will be the last roll and just let it
Yeah, that
expire.
would be. I'd be
Yeah.
happy with that. I mean, it did get up to 150 at one point.
Yeah.
So
The
by the time
max,
we let it expire at 135, we'll see.
yeah, just know the max that you can collect with this roll because your strike's 135. So that means that you have to exit at 135 on February 20th. So that means your
So I
max
can't roll
profit.
again.
You can roll again. You absolutely can. But I'm saying if we were to let it get called away, your max profit is already telling you 43,000, about 43,
Right.
42,000. So from
That's
now
good. I
till
mean, we can
February
always get
20th,
back in.
of course. And we can just not
Yeah.
not just stick to this stock, but anyways, we'll see how that goes. If it goes parabolic to like 140, 150, then we may have to consider staying a little bit longer with this position. You get what
Right.
I mean? Okay.
And that's okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. All right, cool, Rick. I have a full
Cool.
schedule today, so hope you could wish you be able to take care of the stuff you need to take care of. And then
Yeah.
anything comes up, just shoot
Absolutely.
me a message.
You got it, buddy. You have a good day.
Okay. All right,
All
buddy.
right.
Talk to you later.
Peace out.